was mad. So I'm like, since you want to embarrass me, I'm going to embarrass you. So I told my sister, like, when we pull up, go live.
And everywhere. He pulling on my hair, run my shit from the back. I just admire while I stay saying.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button sitting right there on the screen. If you are returning, thank you for supporting. And if you've been here before and you are not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, because there's a lot of y'all that is not subscribed if you watch my videos. Hit the subscribe button, okay? Anyways, so this video is going to be a continuation of the I Set Him Up. So this is a part 2. I'm gonna try to cut this video down to this being the last one, because I really don't want to drag this video out, because I just feel like I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to keep talking about this. That's why it took me a long time to upload this video, because I do not want to keep talking about this one. Okay, so let's get back into it. Okay, so I let y'all know in the last video that a girl approached me. Well, she inboxed me and she told me that she was over my house a couple times. She was messing with my baby daddy, right? Sneaky. So let's just go right into it. So after I got the message, me and her talked on the phone. I asked her, like, do you work today, whatever? And she like, no, I don't work. I'm like, oh, do you think you can come by here? Because I think I worked that night. I maybe did work that night. I said, do you think you can come out here, whatever? And she was like, yeah, I can come over. So I'm like, all right, well, give me an hour or two, because I'm going to go drop my daughter off and I'm going to be back home. And she was like, all right. So I called mama. I didn't tell mama nothing that was going on, y'all. So I'm like, hey, can you watch Reagan for a couple hours? I got to do something real quick. And she was like, yeah, I'll watch you, just bring her over here, whatever. So I'm getting her stuff together. Mind y'all, in the last video, I told y'all that he had left. So he didn't hear us on the phone talking, and he had just walked in when I was putting my daughter's stuff in her bag, when I was packing her stuff up. So he looking at me like, where you going? I said, no, I'm about to go drop Reagan off real quick, and I'll be back. And he was like, all right. So he sat down on the bed, started playing the game and stuff. So I'm getting Reagan together. Me and her get in the car. My sister downstairs, she used to stay with us. Now, he was doing all this when my sister was staying with us. Sometimes she was gone, but sometimes she was there. But he was being real sneaky to where she didn't hear in the back. She stayed all the way in the back, so she didn't hear nothing. So me and my sister went and dropped my daughter off. So I'm talking to my sister like, bro, I'm about to turn up on his ass. I'm about to beat his motherfucking ass. That bitch got me fucked up, bro. But around him I was calm, because I really didn't want him to think that I was mad. I really didn't want him to think like nothing was going on. So because he be so suspicious of when he do stuff, he be so suspicious of me. So I had ended up, before leaving the house, I had ended up going to his car, getting his keys. Now he always, I'm gonna get it put up. I went up going to his car to get his keys to make sure he didn't leave. So we leave or whatever. Mama stayed like about 30 minutes away. We dropped Reagan off, and I still ain't tell her. I went in the house like everything was cool, stuff like that. So me and my sister going back home, whatever. I'm like, bro, I said, I was mad. So I'm like, since you want to embarrass me, I'm gonna embarrass you. So I told my sister, like, when we pull up, go live on Facebook or whatever. And she's like, all right.
Mind
so
y'all, I never gave this girl my address. She just pulled up because she knew where I stayed. And my sister, she a hothead too. She like, if I was you, I'd beat her ass. And I'm like, girl, I'm not about to fight this girl over no nigga. She like, I will.
And she's like, I'm here. I said, don't park in front of the house. Park like the next house down. Now he used to have her park in front of the neighbor's house. So I'm pretty sure she knew. Okay. I said, don't park in front of the house. Park in front of the next door neighbor house until I pull up. And she's like, okay. So my intentions was to, when she pulled up, we both was gonna walk in the house and go upstairs while this nigga was playing the game. But I messed it all up, because when I hopped out the car, I had his key. So I'm like, let me go put his key back in his car now that we all back here. So I goes to open his car door, put his key in there, his alarm goes off, y'all. Now at this point, my sister live, okay? So she recording the girl and stuff, and she just walking behind me and shit. So his fucking car alarm went off. So I goes, me and the girl walking, and I'm just looking like, you know how you just evaluate somebody, and I'm just like, bro, like, why do dudes do that? Like, anyways, so we just walking and stuff, and my sister recording everything, and I goes to open the door and unlock the door and shit, and he opened the door because his alarm going off. So I'm trying to turn it off, like hurry get to his key fob so I can turn it off. But he opened the door and stuff. So he looking stupid as fuck, y'all. He just looking like, what are you doing here? Talking to her. I said, what you mean? What she doing here? Haven't she been here before? Like, what do you mean? What she doing here? And he like, bro, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, that's how he was talking to her. And I'm like, damn, like, nah, this nigga really, like, you see, he really don't respect you. And that didn't mean shit to her, I guess. So I'm like, bro, what the fuck is you on? I'm like, how are you mad because she here? Didn't you just have her here yesterday? Or the day before yesterday, whatever? So he looking dumb as fuck. And my sister got the camera, like, my sister got the camera in his face, like, you dirty ass motherfucker, whatever. So he goes out to his car to turn the alarm off. So I'm sitting there just going in on his ass, just cussing him the fuck out, like, bitch, you a dirty ass nigga. And then, not even that, she was like, I'm yelling at him and shit, and I'm asking her questions. I'm like, so you never seen no pictures or whatever? I wasn't yelling at her because it's not her problem. Like, she don't have no loyalty to me. That's not my nigga. So I'm like, you didn't see no pictures of me and whatever? She's like, no, I didn't see nothing. I said, so how old are you? Like, she was like, I think she said she was about 23 or 25 during that time, whatever. Because I think I was 22 and she was like 25. And I'm like, okay. So I'm like, you never went in the bathroom or nothing like that? She's like, no. So I've been leaving out stuff. So when we was talking on the phone and stuff, she was telling me how she'd be at our house or whatever, and they would have sex on the stairs. Like, the house was made like this. So it was like, when you come in through the front room and you turn to your right, it's a bedroom. And through that bedroom, it's a bedroom upstairs. Like, it's 2 bedrooms in one area. And then, if you come in the house and you go straight, it's the bathroom right there. And then you turn left, it's the kitchen. And through the kitchen, it's like a little dining space, and then it's a room in the back where my sister stayed at. So she's like, yeah, we'll be on the couch or we'll be on the stairs.
There was times when my mom would take Reagan for the weekend and he'd be at home by himself, and I'd try to be on the phone with him and he'd claim he got a headache or something, then hang up the phone. So yeah.
Now, my sister wasn't home all the time. So she'd be home. Sometimes she wasn't home all the time. So when I was coming in the house and I was seeing my doors was unlocked, like it wasn't locked how I had it locked, and then the energy just felt so weird walking in your house. I'm like, bro, like, was somebody here? I used to be looking around and shit trying to see, like, if I could, like, you know how you see, like, bro, something going on, but I didn't know what the fuck was going on entirely until she inboxed me. And I'm like, oh, so nigga, you been in this motherfucker wilding, like you been in here really tripping. So all that's going on, and bro, I had a lot of people on live. They thinking we doing pranks because we was doing YouTube videos during that time. And then they started seeing shit. And they like, oh, this for real. Like, this for real. My best friend, her mama, like, call her mama and tell her to go over there, whatever. And I'm just like, bro, at this point, I was so irritated. I was cussing him out, y'all. So I went and packed my stuff after she left, whatever. But I'm like, you 25 years old, and then you coming up here after you go to work. I mean, before you go to work, you ain't wash yourself. Like, you ain't clean up before you left. Like, who not goes to the bathroom before they gotta go to work? Who not cleans themselves up before you gotta go to work? Like, I don't know. I'm never walking on nobody's house like smelling like that. Like, not even smelling like that, but like knowing somebody was on you, like, wipe that shit off. Like, I cannot walk out the house like that. So shit didn't make sense to me. And even after that, I think she reached out to him or whatever. But I'm trying to think. So after all that happened, I went upstairs and packed my stuff, y'all. I had went and packed my stuff. I had went to my own house and I stayed there for like a week. And he was blowing my phone up, texting me, talking about that girl ain't mean nothing to me. Why would I tell her my business? I'm like, bro, you not claiming your child. He's talking, so why would I tell her my business and this and that? Which I'm about to, I'll be right back. Now I'm gonna read those text messages because it was between me and him. So I'm gonna read those. So basically, after I was gone for that week, he ended up texting me. He ended up texting me. So I'm gonna just read this message. I'm gonna try to just skim through it. So he like, I see, we're not on the same page at all. I'm not about to talk to somebody about my life and they have no importance to me. I wasn't trying to be with her. I barely talked to her. So no, she didn't know nothing because there wasn't no reason for her to. Only reason she knew I had a son is because of pictures when he was first born on my old Facebook page. I never shared nothing about my personal business with her. Damn, I just fucked it up. Personal business with her. Because I was not dating her or even liking her to be telling her my stuff like that. If you want to call it hiding something, then call it what you want. But a person who lack importance that you're not even considering being with don't need to know nothing about me. She wanted to be with me, not the other way around. Not even trying to sound arrogant. It's just what it is. Nigga, like, if you know your ass in hot water, why you sending me messages like this? You supposed to be kissing my ass, bro. Which he was, but I was sending her these messages. I don't have the messages. I don't keep messages from years ago. I don't keep those. But only reason I had these because I was sending them to her. Trying to tell her like what he was saying about her, whatever stuff. She's like, it's horrible. I just know. Wait, I forgot what we was talking about in this message. Hold on. Let me get back to. That's so much. I said this nigga really lied so much, and I sent her that screenshot, and she like, yeah, shake my head. It's horrible. I know. Trust me. If I would have known what I know now, I would have been cut him off for real. And he knew that because he had a whole convo about side pieces. And I told him I'm not that kind of woman. And he kept trying to justify that it's okay. And she said, hold on, I'm going to send you the older screenshots. Which that don't mean nothing to me because she said these from like 2010, 2014, whatever. And I wasn't even around during that time. I came about in 2015. So that doesn't mean nothing to me. So let's see. Let me try to find the messages from that year I'm talking about. Okay. I'm not reading them screenshots, y'all. I'm sorry. So I said I wasn't with him. We've been together since 2015. Have he tried contacting you? She said, right. He said he never told me about his son. That's when I found out about his son. No, he hasn't. I said, that's crazy, but it is what it is. This little girl don't even know her brother. Which that I don't even need to go into because that don't have nothing to do with this story time. I'm not gonna go into that. I'm about to try to skip ahead and see. All right, so I think that was the end of our conversations. Yeah. So after that, he sent the messages and he used to do little stuff to get my attention. And me being a caring person, I went and checked up on him, like, because that's the type of person I was during the time. I was a fucking cupcake, y'all. Sweet, soft on the inside, sweet on the outside. I was a cupcake. But when I got mad, I got mad. But yeah, so he had this stuff to get my attention, to make me come over there and stuff. So after that, I started living like a single woman, y'all. So I started being out. He wanted his daughter, gave him his daughter, and that. So I was at my best friend's house this one day, and me and her went to wash clothes. I had my daughter. So I'm like, I text him because I'm texting somebody else. Because it's like, bro, when you're in a relationship so long with somebody and they continue, that's not the first time they did some shit like that. It's like, okay, at some point, it's a breaking point. Because clearly my loyalty is being overlooked. Clearly the type of person who I am is being overlooked because you want to go and follow your temptations, right? So I'm like, you know what? Me sitting here being stupid, down for this nigga, while he fucking with everybody else, why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not go have fun or whatever? I got something in my mouth. Why not go have fun or whatever? So I'm at the laundromat and I had texted him. I'm like, can you come get Reagan or whatever? And he like, yeah, where you at? So I had basically sent my location that day, just to where I was at. So I already had an agenda, and to find out my agenda, y'all might as well go ahead and hit that subscribe button because it's going to be in the next video. And this one is going to be real juicy because it got messy, and it got real messy. After this, my life got messy. Like my good girl status, like, literally just. But don't let nobody change who y'all are. Like, I went through a lot of stuff, and I let this person change the person I was. That's sweet on the inside, sweet on the outside. That's not who I am no more. And I really wish I can get back to that person because I was so at peace. Like, you know how you feel like at that around that time before I even met him, and like the beginning stages of meeting him, I had no worries. Like I was at peace. Even if my financial stuff wasn't together, I made stuff happen and I was still at peace. Like after that, it became stressful. Like that's why me living with somebody or being with somebody, I be so side-eye about it. Like I don't want to do that, because relying on myself and knowing ain't nobody hurting me. So I'd rather be by myself, you know. But don't let nobody change your heart. My uncle told me this and it still happened. Don't let nobody change your heart. But yeah, so I will see y'all in the next video. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit a thumbs up if you like this video. Yeah, let me know down in the comment section what I should work on. I know it's a lot of stuff I can work on, but like telling stories, continuation stories, I don't think I like that, because I can't remember a lot of stuff. Like if I tell the story once, I gotta go back and remember what I talked about in the last video, and then it'd be like all over the place. So I think I might just tell the story and probably narrow it down and not do no continuation, unless I have it like written out or planned out a certain way. I won't do no continuation stories, y'all. I might record it all the way through and then break it up to 2 parts. Maybe that's what I'll do, because they probably sound better. So yeah, thank you for watching my videos. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment down below what you would like to see and what you like about my videos. And I will see you in the next video.
And everywhere. He pulling on my hair, around my shit from the back. I just admire while I stay saying, yeah.